This is a favorite assignment and it's called mixed media. You are in control of this experiment, which consists of 3 parts. First, below you will see 3 different tutorials. One is an example of how another person completed this experiment, followed by yet another example of that, followed by a third video, which is a photoshopping experiment where an old woman, 100 years old, was photoshopped back to her youth. So now let's look at the assignment. Step 1, you're going to find a subject in the world that you want to photograph. This can be somebody you know, it can be somebody you don't know, but it's important to make sure that it's a friendly atmosphere. You will walk up to the person, or you'll catch them in an odd moment, and you will say, "I'm taking pictures of things I think are beautiful." And then you hold up your camera and you wait until they realize that you're talking about them. And in that instant, you take the picture. You don't say any additional words. There's no embellishment. There's nothing. You wait. That's the uncomfortable part. You all, I did this with a friend of mine. We were at Mel's Diner, and I said, "I'm taking pictures of things I think are beautiful." I thought, oh my goodness, this is just taking forever. And as soon as he realized I was talking about him, he hid his face. So I had to find a new subject because that one just didn't work. The experiment did not work on that person. So you want to find somebody where the experiment does work, where you catch that wonderful moment where your subject realizes, oh my goodness, they're talking about me. And that's the instant that you take the photo. Next, you will begin writing your 2 paragraphs that you'll be submitting. The first paragraph is worth 90 points, and that is the description of your experiment. You will both share the photo that you took and describe in detail in your very best writing, formal writing, exactly how the experiment went for you. What did you say? What did they say? Where were you? What was the scene? Was it a comfortable Sunday afternoon? Where were you? What did you say? Many people immediately want to take off from there and do something different. They want to do it on FaceTime. They want to do it on Zoom. They want to do it somewhere else. There is no substitute for the experience, the face-to-face experience with you as the conductor of the experiment, to come up to a person that you see in the world, not on the screen, but in the world, and you say, "I'm taking pictures of things I think are beautiful." And then you hold a straight face and you wait until they realize you are talking about them, and the art of it is taking that image exactly at that moment. So it doesn't work on FaceTime. It doesn't work in a phone box. It only works when you are face to face with somebody. It can be a coworker. It can be somebody that you see out in the world, and then you will get their permission to use that photo for this particular assignment. And that's it. Keep it simple. You simply say, "I'm taking pictures of things I think are beautiful." Period. Then your paragraph, you write out a fully detailed account of how your experiment went and how you felt. Most importantly, how did you feel? I thought, oh my gosh, I can't sit here with a straight face forever while I wait for this person to realize I'm talking about them. How did you feel? Then I want you to watch that last video of the woman being photoshopped, and I want you to write a paragraph in your best formal writing about how watching that erasing of time from a person, how does that make you feel? What feelings does that inspire? I know when I watch that, it looks like something's just being erased. Now, I'm a person who photoshops myself on a regular basis, but I looked at that and I thought, this is quite a statement about what is considered beautiful in the world. So that's what the assignment is. It consists of your name, course, date, and word count, of course, in the upper left corner. Then there will be a title centered, and below the title will be the photo that you took. And below that will be 2 paragraphs, double spaced. The first paragraph describes in vivid detail your experience of this experiment. And the last paragraph, the second paragraph, will be how you feel about watching the woman's facial features changed. And that's the entire assignment. So I hope you'll enjoy this. It needs to be somebody you see in the world face to face, not on some kind of electronics. You missed the point. And the point is for you to allow that person a moment to realize that you are talking about them. And the art of it is catching that moment. If your subject does like my subject does and hides their face, then you have to move on to another subject. You have to find somebody else and somebody different. There are millions of people that you know that you can do this with. So have fun with this, enjoy it, and I can't wait to see what you come up with.